Delhi Law Minister Somnath Bharti has a lot to answer about his past. His association with the US-based spamming site has come under scrutiny. Headlines today: investigations 4 days ago proved how Bharti's stakes were present in other spam companies that were operating in the US. But instead of answering questions that were raised about his links to these companies, Bharti has chosen to send a legal notice to Headlines today instead of giving answers.
Headlines today decoding Delhi Law Minister's web of deceit.
Delhi Law Minister Somnath Bharti has a lot to answer about his shady past. And it's not just about one firm. Headlines today has uncovered at least 5 firms incorporated in the United States which have a trail leading directly to the address of Somnath Bharti. 5 firms, several unanswered questions which are chasing Bharti, but questions which he simply refuses to answer.
We posed some pointed questions to Somnath Bharti, but we didn't get any answers. We invited Mr. Bharti and his party spokespersons to come up with an explanation. But at the last moment, they decided to back out and instead sent Headlines today a legal notice.
Somnath Bharti wanted me to read some bits from this legal notice. He said, I wish he'd given some answers. I would have read them out for clarity. There are only questions. Kindly provide the dates when the summons were issued to my client by the Superior Court in California. Kindly provide the document which show. There is no answer. Not a single question has been answered. There are only questions. Nothing has been answered. Not one of the questions that we asked have been answered. And Mr. Bharti, this is not a good enough answer, I'm sorry.
No clarifications, only counter questions to us. But the point is, we haven't got the answers to pointed simple questions we asked.
To answer the questions that you've raised, Somnath Bharti, but more importantly, I want to know from you the answers to the questions that we've asked. We'll answer these questions, but that's not in point over here. The major point is for you to answer the questions that you've been asked.
Headlines today have been served a legal notice today, and surprisingly, they are not talking of this. See you in court. It didn't end there. Mr. Bharti was watching the live broadcast and tweeting his legal notice move. It would have been better, Mr. Bharti, if you could have come to our show and answered the questions. Instead, he chose the other option. But Headlines today will continue to ask these questions till the time we get the answers.